So the car market has been a very volatile place as of late.
The average used auto loan right now, $529 a month.
Not buy cars that are $5,000 and under. And lately I've actually been able to buy quite a few cars to load up my car lot. My prices of the stuff that I bought have gone down, and that tells me that other dealers that are in my similar type of niche are actually very, very weak. And I can tell you over the last 6 months, we've had a big time struggle of actually buying and selling vehicles. Lately, inventory has gotten a lot better because of this weakness that we've experienced from the car dealer side, but the sales are still trickling in. It's not the same of every niche in the car market. Things that are very high quality, very high price are still bringing massive money at auctions. And through this video, I'm actually going to take you to a used car dealer auction that I go to each and every week and show you what dealers are actually paying for their vehicles. And a lot of these prices that dealers are paying are going to amaze you. So stick around and watch what's going on here at these car auctions. All right, so let's check this thing out. It's a 2020 Yukon. It's Denali package. It's got 103,000 miles. This is a jump box. I don't think it needed to be jumped off. I think it was a car that was right beside it, and they moved it so they could get around it. Dent right there. Rims and wheels look good. Rims and wheels, the same thing. The rims and the tires look good. Let's see here. The back looks pretty good. Needs a wash, but other than that, just that one little ding that I saw on the driver's side. Yeah, the rest of it, the body actually looks pretty good. Let's go check the inside. There's that ding again. All right, here's the Yukon. Trying to start at $31,500. Drop down to $31,000. No bids. No bids. No bids. Drop down to $30,000. Still no bids. Drop down to $29,000. No bids. Oh, I'm losing my voice running all these numbers, so I can't imagine how the auctioneer's keeping it up. I love when the running boards come down automatically. I would assume that breaks probably not too far in the life of the vehicle, but this one's 5 years old and still seems like it's functioning the way it should be. So hopefully it'll last the test of time. Headliner looks good. Sunroof, DVD player. Needs to be clean, but nothing's ripped up. Or a lot of times, like the side of the seat right here, where butts have been, and I'm touching it, where people have been sliding off, will get really worn down, especially if it's a bigger person, or get torn. But that seems to be fine. But anyway, we'll check it out and see what a dealer will pay for this thing. All right, we got one bid at $25,000. It's rolling out. There's no appetite for this bigger stuff right now. $25,000, $25,000, $25,000. No sell, no sell, no sell. Only one bidder. Not even close. The bidder was at $25,000. Seller said he needs $29,000. They're $4,000 apart. Not getting done. All right, so I want to check this one out. This is a 2015 Subaru Forester. The reason why I want to check it out is this only got 58,000 miles on it. You can see it right there. But we have one that we recently bought that's, I believe it's the same year. If it's not the same year, it's either 2014 or 2016. And it's got almost 200,000 miles on it. And we only paid $2,000 for it. So I want to see the comparison of what we paid on the one that we have versus one like this that has 1/4 of the miles, and see what the difference is going to be just for the plain fact that the miles are 150 less. Right, so we'll check the inside of it. Here's a 2015 Subaru Forester, 58,000 miles on it. Trying to start it out 10.5, no bids, no bids. Drop down $10,000, no bids, no bids. We got 9,000, no, we got 6,000, 6,000, up to 7,000 now. It looks pretty good. This is, I don't know what that's from. It's like somebody took a pen and just jab, 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 jab. But other than that, and this thing right here, you can actually go to Subaru and you can replace this whole piece. So the dealer that's probably going to buy this, with it only having 58,000 miles, they're probably just going to buy that, because this is probably going to be cheap, 30 bucks maybe, going to the actual Subaru dealer and buying that part. Or you can find some that are aftermarket that might even be cheaper than that. Easy fix, but they will replace that. That's the only problem that I can actually find with it. 2015, 58,000 miles. We have one very similar to it, and it had 200,000 miles on it. We paid $2,000 for it. We'll see what this one brings. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 8,000, 81's rolling out. 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 9,000. right, it's long gone. We're still bidding on it. Up to 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Got $9,900 on it right now. $9,900. Of course they sold it. Sold. One thing I will say here in North Carolina about this higher mileage stuff, this has got 234,000 miles on it, is that it actually brings a lot more money here than it would, even if it was the exact same car. You think about up in like New Hampshire, New York, Michigan, places like that have a lot of rust, because a lot of people are just going to think, well, that thing's got 234,000 miles, it shouldn't even exist, it should be rusted out completely. So what a lot of dealers will actually do is you'll see wholesalers that will go and they'll buy stuff up in the Northeast and bring it down here to North Carolina, to Florida, to Georgia, and actually sell some of those vehicles that are rusted up from up there, because down here, us Southerners that don't deal with the kind of rust that you guys deal with up there, well, we're not looking for it as hard. So you can actually sneak it by on a lot of dealers if they're not crawling under a lot of these vehicles, and if the outside body doesn't look all that bad. And that's just another little game that some dealers play, and they make a living actually doing it, because they'll take a lot of cars that they buy from Northeast, especially during tax time, when prices are at their peak for small used car dealers like myself. They'll go buy a lot of cars up there, bring them down here. In a lot of cases, we've had a lot of flooding in North Carolina, around this area, in the last year or so, and that's another little game that you'll see where dealers will go buy a lot of flood cars and take them hundreds of miles away to a place that hasn't experienced any floods. So those dealers aren't trying to look for those kind of things, right? Just a lot of money to be made in the car market by doing different angles, and this is one of the things that is dangerous for us as used car dealers, and things that we have to look out for. We have to look out for rust around here, where it's not a common thing, but it still pops up from dealers bringing them from other places. And flood vehicles is another big problem that we have to watch out for. Luckily, we know kind of the telltale signs of both of those things, and if we get any of those hints, any of those clues, then we can watch out for that, because we check out our cars. A lot of dealers, they don't. They'll either buy them online without even looking at them before they buy them, or they'll come in here and not come out to the lot before the auction even runs, and then they'll go in there, and while going through the lane, going through there fast and slowly rolling through, then they'll buy it without really looking at it very well. And a lot of dealers lose a lot of money doing that if you don't do your homework. So it's even more important for you as a buyer, as a retail customer, to make sure you're checking on these things, because if a dealer gets stuck with something, who are they going to try to stick it to next? Well, it's going to be you, because they don't want to be stuck with it, right? They don't want to lose that money. They want to offload that car. And at the end of the day, you're going to be the one at the bottom of the totem pole that's actually dealing with all the problems that everyone's trying to shove off. All right, I want to check out this. The Havesy little door on the back, the little work truck, F-150 XL. This is the lowest level trim that they produced. And it's got 107,000 miles, and it's 2021. So this is going to be one of the cheapest trucks that you should ever be able to see actually come through the auction. And on this side, lots of scratches, lots of dings. Let's go around the back. This was absolutely used to work. And you see it up here, the bed's really scratched up. Yeah, basic work truck. This is why we need to look at this, see the difference between something like this and then upper level trim. This should be the most affordable. I'd say cheap. I'm not going to say it's cheap. It's not going to be cheap. All right, here's that Ford F-150, the XL model. Trying to get $13,500 out of it. No bids. Drop down $13,000, still no bids. Still trying to get 13. Dropped it down to 12,000, still no bids. It's still going to be expensive, but this is going to be the least expensive of all the trucks in this range that I'm typically going to show you. Anyway, so we got the little Havesy door that should take it down. We got the scratch on the other side that should take it down. We got the bed that's in rough shape, should take it down. Plain XL work truck should take it down. 107,000 miles, decent miles for a truck that's been worked in. That's probably the only thing it's got going for it. So keep all of that in mind when we go inside and check and see what a dealer paid for this. It's not good. They're having to beg. All the way down to $9,000. Okay, now we got bids coming in. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. All right, they're rolling out. They're rolling out up to 10,000 right now. 10-1, 10-2, 10-3, 10-4. It's rolled out. We're still been on it. 10-6 at this point. 10-7, 10-8, 10,900. 10,900. Put on a phone call. Put on an if bid. So one struggle we're actually dealing with here at my car dealership right now at these auctions is that, okay, there might be a lot of cars here at this auction for us to look at and to potentially buy, but the problem is the people who are trading in the kind of cars that we buy, they're not buying new cars. And the cars that we like to buy are new car dealer trade-ins. And we've seen some numbers floating around that the average transaction price of brand new vehicles right now, $50,000. And the people who have and are driving cars that I can buy to sell for under $5,000, they can't afford to buy a new $50,000 car. So what are they doing? They're holding on to their cars. So you're seeing people that actually have money, that have the ability to trade up into a brand new car. Well, the cars that they're driving right now are 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, and those aren't vehicles that I can buy and sell for $5,000 and under because they're $10,000 cars, they're $15,000 cars. So yeah, there could be a lot of cars that are coming through auction, but they're not the kind of cars that my dealership needs to buy for my customer base. And that's one of the biggest struggles that I'm going to have to deal with now, and until the car market gets into a better place where people are just trading in their cars because they want to and not because they have to, at least my kinds of cars. And I can tell you right now, there's nobody that has a $0 a month car payment that's driving a 2002 Toyota Camry that's driving fine right now. There's zero of those customers that are wanting to trade that car in and trade it into a $750 a month payment. It's not happening. So that's one of my big worries and one of the big struggles that we have to deal with right now in this car market. All right, here's a Tacoma I did not check out before the auction. 2019, 190,000 miles. Looks great. Trying to start at 13.5. No bids, no bids. Let's go on the inside too. Down to 10,000. Down to 10,000. It's going to roll out. Still trying to get bids on it. Still just 10,000. There's got to be something wrong with it. Got $10,000. Put it on phone call. Put it on phone call. Let's check this out. A lot of people ask about Highline stuff quite a bit, so this is that. So Range Rovers, 2016. It's got 131,000 miles, and I'm sorry, but I'm not versed in Range Rover, so let's see what it actually. I don't even know what that word is. Evo Q. Sounds like a gas station. Anyway, that's what it is. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but this is what it is. And here we got damage on this side. This is not something we can just pop back in. That's going to need to be replaced. And you got dents that are going there. These are just stickers. That can be that's where stickers were. That can probably be cleaned off, but it has been hit right here. And if you know anything, a person who's going to buy a Land Rover, a Range Rover, they're going to want the car to look pretty, because you don't buy a Range Rover because it's a good car. You buy it because you want your neighbors to envy you, or you want to think that your neighbors envy you. That's the better way to put it, because your neighbors don't give a crap about what you're driving. Almost guarantee it. And so someone's buying this for what it looks like and nothing more. All right, this Range Rover's going through. I just want to point out something I missed. That tail light's been hit right there, so just keep that in mind when it's going through. All right, here's that Range Rover. Try to start at $7,000. No bids. Drop down to $6,500. No bids still. No bids. Down to $6,000. Still no bids. All right, check out the inside of the status symbol. And yep, that's just the engine cover. That can be put back on, no big deal. It's going to have to be detailed and detailed perfectly. Person who's going to buy this car, they're going to need everything perfect about it, because what are they buying? They're buying a status symbol. They're not buying a vehicle. That's secondary. Anyway, we'll check it, see what a dealer's going to pay for it. Down to $5,500, still no bids. Might be a little too rough as a Range Rover. Drop down to $4,000, we got a bid. It's going to roll out. We're at $4,000. It's not going to go any lower. It's rolling out, still trying to get bids. Doesn't look like anybody else wants to bid on it. $4,000. It's going to be a no sale. It says it needs $5,500 for it. $5,500. They're $1,500 apart. Not going to sell it. No sale.